ladies, I'm here tonight on the and tonight we're going to talk about the Carolina Panthers beating the Houston Texans 24-9. This game was actually competitive until towards the end of the game, like the third, fourth quarter. Carolina finally took over, but I thought Houston and defense was trying to do everything they can to survive. I believe the score at halftime was 7-6. Carolina was only up by 1 point, but I think as this game went on, I think Houston's defense started to get tired, and Carolina took advantage of that. Sam Darnold, and they ended up winning this game 24-9. Lovie Smith tried to do all he could, I think, with his strategy, his scheme, try to hang on for dear life. But Houston just does not have the weapons to compete, man. They just don't. Christian McCaffrey ended up getting hurt in this game, hamstring injury. But this game was a little bit more competitive, especially like the first 3 quarters than we thought, because I guess Houston and that defense held down a lot more than we thought. But let's look at these stats real quick. Sam Darnold goes 23 for 34, 304 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. But again, I think that's, once again, over a 300-yard game for him. He got off to a slow start, but once he got going, But obviously, it kind of messed them up because Christian McCaffrey got hurt in that first half. But they still ran for 117 yards. McCaffrey ran for 31 yards. The backup, Chuba Hubbard, ran for 52 yards. And then Royce Freeman ran for 17. And then Sam Darnold ran for 11. 117 as a team. Then DJ Moore had 8 catches, 125 yards receiving. The tight end, Trent Marshall, had 4 catches, 48 yards. But, not the greatest day for the receivers other than DJ Moore. DJ Moore pretty much got all the catches, 8 catches. Everybody else just kind of, the tight end, Travis Marshall, with 4 catches. Everybody else really didn't do that much. But yeah, man, I think Houston's defense got tired. That was pretty much a story. Houston has nothing, I think they only ran for 42 yards. Mark Ingram, I don't know why, I don't understand why David Cooley, knowing the situation, you have a rookie quarterback in Dave Melvs, why didn't you run the football more? They only ran the football, they only ran the football a few times. Let me see here. Let's see here. They only ran the football a few times, man. 42 yards as a team. 21 for Mark Ingram, 11 for Johnson, Phillip Lindsay 5 yards. I think Houston should, man. But that offensive line is so bad too. Houston's just such a bad team, man. Dave Melson stopped going 19 for 28, 168 yards, 1 touchdown. Brendan Cooks, their best player probably, along with Mark Ingram. But if I was Houston, I would trade both of them pretty soon here. Both Brendan Cooks and Mark Ingram. 9 catches, 112 yards for Brendan Cooks. Anthony Miller, 4 catches, 20 yards. And then Jordan Atkins, 4 catches, 32 yards. Also, Anthony Miller with 4 catches and a touchdown. But yeah, Houston has a bunch of problems. And then the one guy they have, Mark Ingram, I don't think they can use him the proper way because of how bad that offensive line is. They can't block to open up the holes for him to run through. And then Brendan Cooks, like I said, I would trade both of those guys, both Brendan Cooks and Mark Ingram, and try to get some draft picks back. Those are your 2 best players, but you're not going to do much with them because you can't run the football with Mark Ingram, and the offensive line does not seem to open up the holes, or they just don't want to run the football. I don't know what the hell the problem was. I think it's a combination of both. And then Brendan Cooks, he's good, but a lot of times he's double teamed because he's the only good player they have on that right receiver. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm out like a light. Holla at your boy!